baby.
What was my real name? Before your NBA made me an award-winning slave just in salary caps for your slave trade, what was my name? Before all this fame came, before the crack cocaine game, before the gangs and those slain in vain who now fill graves, what was my name? See, my Queen Cleopatra and Makita happened to be one and the same. But somehow a name change took place, like features removed from face by Alexander the Great's distaste and hate. Before I became strange fruit, I had roots. Before I hung from noose, there was proof, there was truth. Was my name Ishad before they called me Jesus and changed what I believed in? Tell me your reasons. When after centuries of torture, I forced to hyphenate my culture, misinterpret my religion. There's no record of African Americans in the beginning, or Mexican Americans, or Asian Americans, or Native Americans, no Americans, period. But as long as your games are played to the final period, and I run up the score, front line, ready to die in the battle of your wars or worldwide tours explored to call my women whores when I perform, you'll secure my floor. 4 walls and a front door secure. What was my name? Before the pain of your financial gains, before the chains, before the Negro was tamed, before it was ballin'. What did you call it? Was Sierra Leone the home of diamonds before you started mining? Could I afford to live my life in prayer before you lied about tithing? Why are you hiding? I've been lost with no compass or roadmap or right directions. No answers to my questions. No ammunition in my weapon. Just unanswered blessings and unknown confessions of an unrecognizable reflection. Was my immaculate conception and likeness of affection before you told me that my complexion was an infection? Or before you loved my sisters for their sex instead of their intellect? What did you call me then? When I was this different instead of nappy-headed, big lipped and wide nose? Before queens were called bitches, hoes, or big bro? Before you were the homeless vagrants or master's favorites? Before the escapees, refugees, hiding wetbacks or gooks? What was my truth? Before I was Muslim or Christian or confined to traditions? Before I was Jew or Hebrew or became ashamed of my people? Before I knew that black meant unequal? What the fuck was my name before Hitler's or the U.S. government served up Pearl Harbor for Christmas? What was my business in this country if you didn't want me? Before my mother was your bitch, back when Africa was still rich? Before you armed our four starving with triggers? Before our fathers started calling us niggas? I had a name. Before you formed crack from my veins or made my max minimum wage? Before sharing with me that good book with the torn pages and all the fucking changes you made throughout the ages? Before I was your boy or fitting one of the little boxes on the application? Before the plantations and reservations? Before being forced to accept and claim this nation? I had a name, and now I'm searching for the language from which it came.